What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Now, when I get a lot of questions about cryptocurrency, it'll pertain to like whether I believe something's getting to a dollar, whether I believe the growth within a project, or what do I think about a project in general. But I can tell you one of the more difficult questions to answer is also one that I do get pretty frequently, which is if I have $1,000 to spend right now, what should I buy? And more specifically, it's I'm new to the crypto market. I have $1,000. What should I buy? So in this video, what I want to do is I want to take you through investing $1,000 when you just get started, because if you are a seasoned crypto investor or you've been investing for maybe a little bit, you're not like seasoned, but you have a little bit of experience, you have a different scenario, right? You have a certain balance, you have certain losses, you may have certain gains, you may have, different type of income, whatever, right? That may be something that is very difficult to fully break down. But when you either are just getting started, or you're either just getting started or you're just finishing, right? Let's say you're done with crypto. Those are the easiest times to kind of predict what you should do. Exit plans are always great to establish, and it's not a one size fits all, but exit plans are great, as well as, beginning plans, right? The starting of your journey. So let's talk about that in this video. If you guys could, make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell for more of these videos. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter or follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Also, don't forget about my Margex link if you guys want to start leverage trading on Margex. That does provide a lot of risk versus longer term investing or believing in a project for what the cryptocurrency is all about, right? You're investing with leverage, you're investing with somebody else's money, meaning that you need to pay them back their money, plus maybe a little bit of fees or interest in a way. But what I want to do in this video, like I said, is talk about how to invest your first $1,000. So let's go ahead and dive into this. I think when it comes to discussing how you should invest your first bit of money into the crypto market, let's say you were into stock market investing, or you weren't even into that. You have a 401k and you do everything by the book, and this is your first time getting into the crypto market. If it is your first time getting into the crypto market, I think you need to understand that there is kind of this rule of thumb of understanding crypto. Because right now, you don't know about it, right? You don't know anything about it. And if you don't, you want to make sure you get into things that you kind of understand a little bit. So what I recommend is anytime you are looking to invest any type of money, whether it's $1,000 or $10,000 to start with, 90% of it should go into what you're comfortable with, right? Up to 90%. No more than 90%. I think you need 10% risk, but there's a lot of times where I'll tell people 70% goes into what you know and love. It should go into Bitcoin or Ethereum, right? Even if they're at their highs, if you're looking to invest at that moment, that is your time to invest. It's not necessarily saying wait until the bear market. You're investing now because you want to get into the crypto market. It may turn back on you, but the point is that you're investing into something that is a little bit more consistent, has a little bit more security, more safety, right? So Bitcoin or Ethereum, I feel like, are the top two. You should make those moves into those plays, 70% of that, right? Then you can have maybe 20% that you'll throw into some of the top cryptocurrencies, right? Definitely on the first page. You don't want to go outside of the first page of CoinMarketCap, because if you do, then you start to get into that risk scenario, right? Where it may be worth, 400, 500,000 or 400, 500 million dollars or $300 million. However, it's not necessarily going to stay there, right? You don't know about that cryptocurrency. However, things on the first page like Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Solana, AVAX, Cardano, all of those, you know more about, right? You see them every time you go on CoinMarketCap. They're on the first page right in front of you. Litecoin, it's on the first page right in front of you. I suggest, taking about 20% and picking which altcoin that you honestly like. I'm going to consider Bitcoin and Ethereum, main coins. So they're not altcoins. Everything else, I would consider them altcoins in this scenario. So what you would do is you would find something that you like. Let's say you would go half and half. Maybe you can go, oh, I like BNB. I'm going to put 10% of what I have into BNB, $100 into BNB, or $100 into Solana, or $100 into XRP. Whatever you feel as though is that needs to fit that 10%. Or you can put all 20% into that one play that you believe in. Now, what you could also do is split it by fours. It would be $50 that you put into each one. But the point is that you're putting something into other altcoins that have a larger potential to run and may still provide you with that level of security. Now, the last piece, which is 10%, I think that needs to go into something that has a little bit of risk, right? I started out with $100 in Dogecoin, and I turned that $100 into $800. And that's honestly how I really got my crypto journey started, right? I had Bitcoin and Ethereum. I had them, but I didn't have a lot of it. But I invested something into it, and then I put $100 over here to see what it could be. That ended up gaining me everything that I could have dreamed of gaining from that $100. Honestly, I was thinking of maybe I'll get like $30 out of this, or maybe I'll double it. But to 8x what I had was phenomenal. So you need that little bit of risk, but you also need to do your research in that risk, right? You'll probably only be able to do a little bit of research, because if you're investing in meme coins, you can only do so much because it doesn't have a use case. But you find what you believe is going to blow up based on what you want to invest into, not what anybody else says. If somebody on the internet is like, hey, invest in the Shiba Inu, doesn't mean that you need to invest in the Shiba Inu. Do you want to invest in the Shiba Inu, right? That's what it's all about. So again, let's go through that split. Very simply put, right? You can have 70% into Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever one you feel as though you gravitate towards better. I mean, they're both going to have ETFs. Bitcoin has ETFs. Ethereum's ETFs are approved. So you're looking at more security, more stability, all of that stuff there. So those two, 70%, right? You can split them if you want to, but 70%. Then you have 20% that goes into other altcoins, top 100 altcoins, and then you have 10% that can go towards outside of the top 100. It can be the top 500, it can be the top 2,000, but you go into that. 100% of what you have there, I feel like you'll have, when you do break it all down in like a year and you look at this, you may have Bitcoin and Ethereum. If we're looking at standard growth, not with the bull run, we're talking about 30% that you can gain, 40% that you can gain with Bitcoin and Ethereum there. You'll probably gain maybe a 2 to 5x return on the ones that you believe in that are altcoins, the top 100 altcoins. But then you'll also have the more risk that could provide you anywhere from a 10x to a 100x, or maybe even more than that, depending on what you're getting into. So that's how I recommend doing it. But then as time goes on, you have your next 1,000, you can kind of shift that a little bit, right? You can shift that to have 60% that goes here, right? For me, at this point, I don't have anything in Ethereum or Bitcoin. The only reason I would have something in Ethereum is to cover transaction fees. That's pretty much it, my gas fees. But everything else is going into some of these top 100 altcoins, or you have ones that are outside the top 100 that now find a way to get into the top 100, like Jasmine Coin. That was outside the top 100. It was pretty much outside the top 200. No, it was right there, around 200. I think it was around middle of the road, like 150 to 200. But then ended up skyrocketing and getting above that point, now sitting at a $2 billion market cap, right? So anyways, make sure you take everything I say here with a grain of salt. No one knows 100% the formula to be successful, but this is just something I feel like will protect yourself a little bit more if you're looking to get into crypto. I know it's tough because crypto can fluctuate altogether, but you want a little bit of security. So guys, let me know what you think about this. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And my link for Margex if you guys want to get started trading on Margex. It's a great platform. I've been utilizing it for a while and making money with it. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.